finest? Who's that guy that knows his stuff? He's nature's finest. Nature's finest. Who's gonna help you when times get rough? He's nature's finest. He's nature's finest. He's crawling around on his hands and knees, all up and down all the mountains and the trees. He's nature's finest. Oh, good God, he's nature's finest. Oh, good Lord, he's nature's finest.
I'm Bear Claw, and I'm here for another exciting adventure. Here in North Carolina at the Dunes of Almond, where I will teach you how to survive away from society. Let's go. These hills are known to be some of the most dangerous hills in all of the Carolina of the North. Now, as you see, other travelers have traveled here and they may not have survived. We're going to test our luck. An important thing is to have the right footwear. Now, most people think that barefoot is good. If you go barefoot, you run the chance of getting malaria. Yes, malaria. Malaria in the beach is one of the leading causes of death in the Carolina of North. Most people don't know this, and that's why they die. This sucks. This is one of the trademarks of the Carolina of North. The ancient ruins of Tarrawonga. As you know, we have experienced the Tarrawonga tribe before. The sand is still cold. The cold sand is due to these ancient relics built by the Tarrawonga. Nobody knows how they quite work. It's fascinating, truly. And the sand is very cold, and even if I go into the sun here, it is still very cold. It's freezing my hand, it's like ice. These are the boundaries. As you see, the Tarrawonga would take old clothes hangers. They would take old, we're just gonna fix that, old clothes hangers and actually piece them together one by one so that they would fit into these mini telephone poles. And that is how they would create their barrier. Absolutely remarkable. Truly and utterly remarkable. The Tarrawonga were an interesting indigenous species of Carolina of the North. And if you ever were to meet one, you would know. Truly amazing. The network that funds my show has told the crew not to give me any water for this trip. And it is truly awful. It is blazing hot out here, and I cannot make it back to the freezing kilns of the Tarrawonga. Fortunately, behind me is one of the ancient burial grounds of the Tarrawonga, and known to be there are the ancient wines of the Tarrawonga. I'm going to try to make it there. See if we can find what I've known is that digging around these areas, you might just find the ancient treasures and relics. The sand is getting colder, which means that there could be ice. Oh! Look! Here, come on. I've got to find it! They called it. I need to be very careful so I do not open it and get sand in the opening. They called it the Taratonga High Life. The Taratonga High Life was what royalties drank, and it still smells like it may be good. But I'm dying. These drinks were known to give mystical powers. I don't know what that was. But because I'm dying of dehydration, I will drink the Taratonga High Life. It's so good. You have to understand. I almost died. Feel great. It's a lot better out here. I lost my accent. I'm still Bear Claw, but I believe I've been reincarnated as Willy Wonka. I don't know what that was. It might have been a Taratonga ritual spell from this drink after I originally opened it. Now, if it was, I only have 48 hours to live. If it was not, I may have been going insane. Let's find out more about the Taratonga.
I seem to have impaled myself on these leaves.
Well, hi, I'm Turkey Claw, and I'm usually behind the camera, but the network decided to do a switch up and see if I could survive in the desert. We'll see how it goes. So, like every single desert in the world, if you go in it for more than 5 minutes, you're gonna get a little thirsty. And since the cameraman won't help me out, give me any damn water, I'm gonna have to drink this thing, the Taratonga fine wine. And I've heard it's a bit sandy and it's a bit poisonous, but I'm really thirsty and it's a drink. So I've been drinking this fine wine, and it's pretty good and delicious. But I think I found the border to America, and I'm gonna go across it. Hold on. It's gonna be a big jump, but I think I can do it. Viva la vie! American soil. It's never felt so bloody good. So, I made it out of the desert, but I have casualties. My shoes, they'll never be the same. Jesus!
It's a natural slide. Oh. I hit my nutsack. Everything. Somehow I was lost in a forest, in a desert, in the desert of the Carolina of North. The ancient Taratonga might have cast a spell on me, which caused me to get so lost I hallucinated a jungle. Or possibly I just actually got lost in the jungle. This is amazing. There is no sign of civilization. I've traveled the Terraconga Hills for way too long. I've drank the Terracongan ale. And nothing, not even the Terracongan gods, are showing me any sign of civilization. I mean, anybody, even a group of people. It would mean anything to me to find these people. Somebody who can help me. I fear that all hope is lost. And I will never find anybody. Nobody walking, or shit, I'd even go for somebody hang gliding. I do not know why the gods have blessed me with such bad luck. But I do know that if I die out here, it will not be in vain. And I will go with the Terracongan gods. This is the Great Sand Dune. And it looks like Egypt. But in fact it is not, and we will travel to show you what is on the other side. It is a great walk that you have to make to the top of these hills. In fact, if I had to guess, it would be about 17 miles. Now, that is no big deal, as my cameraman and I are extreme experts at walking. And as you see before you are more sand dunes. This is one of the most awful situations you can run into when you're in the desert. When you look upon yourself and you see nothing but more land when you are expecting water, you know you need to just turn around. In fact, I would like you all to know that if you are ever stuck here, you can simply turn around. In fact, if you look behind where I am, it's just the ocean. You just go there, there's houses, there's another house. It's very easy. In fact, somebody's doing things over there. I mean, really, if you're ever stuck here, you just need to know. Turn around 360 degrees, and eventually you will face that way, which is the ocean. It's like a half a mile of strip. But you may get stuck here, as there have been incidences where people have died. I'm Bear Claw, and this has been a Bear Claw experience.